Yes, flawless. Hey y'all, it's your Nida and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I just wanted to sit down and show you guys my foundation routine. I don't usually do my full face in a lot of videos nowadays because it just takes up time. And if I'm not talking about my full face in the video, it's like, what's the point? So I just wanted to do an updated routine. I think the last time you guys saw me do like a routine at all was probably like last year, maybe year before. So yeah, I just wanted to sit down and do that. There are quite a few products that I am using now that I wasn't using before, especially when it comes to primers. So let's just jump right on into it. Okay, so the first primer that I just started recently using, or in the past like couple weeks, has been the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Everyone says it's a dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas, but I've never tried the Tatcha Silk Canvas because it's like a $30–40 primer. So yeah, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of this, and I mostly use this in this middle portion of my face, on my nose. I'm gonna take some on to my chin. As you guys know, part of my routine before I put on my makeup is to tone my face. I use my Target brand toner, and I use the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid, and then I go in with my Oil of Olay, moisturizer. I'm gonna take a little right here on my forehead. I'm just gonna put this in places where I feel like I want my pores to be super invisible. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Prep and Blur Stick. I like to take this more on like the perimeter of my face since I focus the Poreless Putty Primer on the inside of my face. So I like to take this on the outside. So put this up here on my forehead. This is gonna go around by my eyebrows. Another thing I use to kind of help get that flawless foundation look is I like to shave my face. I do some light, it's kind of like dermaplaning, but basically it's shaving your face. And I take one of these like eyebrow pencils. I got this one from TJ Maxx, and these flip close. I take pencils, eyebrow razors. I take one of these, and you just want to pull your skin taut and go upwards in very short strokes. You don't want to do super whoop because then you can definitely cut yourself or nick yourself. And you just want to do that all around your face. Be very gentle because as much as, you know, they sometimes don't feel very sharp, they actually are sharp. So face is primed. I'm going to go in with a combo of two of my favorite foundations. I was going to use my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, but apparently I finished the bottle and didn't realize it. So I'm going to go in with a mix of my ColourPop No Filter Foundation. No Filter Foundation. Wow. No Filter Foundation and my NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. I am in the shade Cappuccino in the NYX, and I am Dark 175 in ColourPop. I started mixing these two probably not too long after getting the ColourPop foundation, and I just like, I don't know, there's something, it just, I don't know why. There's something about mixing these two together that just works. I think the NYX foundation is more of a yellow undertone than the ColourPop one, so yeah. What I've been doing in the past couple months is I'll put the foundation on my hand, on the back of my hand, and then I will take a flat brush of some type and I will paint it directly onto my face. Especially in these areas where my pores are the biggest. because it's kind of like putting, what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of like when you're putting like spackle on like a drywall, or when you're laying grout and you want it to be smooth and flat. You want the surface to be very even. I kind of feel like that's what this does for me. All right, and I just take my beauty blender and I'm just gonna blend that in. I hear a lot of people say don't put foundation on your forehead. For me, I gotta put some foundation up here because I don't have bangs or anything covering my forehead. So your girl gotta put something up there. But I don't usually put a lot. I try to limit the amount to a very, very small amount. Okay, foundation is on. Just going back over everything with my sponge to blend it in. So to conceal, I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape as I usually do. And I'm in the shade Deep. You don't want to take your concealer all the way up under here because then that'll definitely cause some creasing. I do like to take it up onto the bridge of my nose so that way when I contour it makes it just a little bit easier. Helps to define the shape. So when I'm blending out my concealer, I like to start on the edges and then work my way in the middle. Okay, after I've got my concealer on, I'm just going to set under my eyes with my ColourPop No Filter Setting Powder in the shade Banana. I don't ever bake, so I'm just going to lightly dust this under my eyes, make sure my concealer doesn't crease. I always crease, but the difference between setting it and not setting it is pretty traumatic. Okay, after my face is lightly set, I'm going to set my whole face with my ColourPop No Filter Pressed Powder in the shade Dark. If you've been around my channel for a while, then you know I used to only use the Sephora Micro Smooth powder, and then I got introduced to this ColourPop powder, and I haven't looked back since. I also used the Morphe pressed powder that came out with their foundation launch. It's actually really nice. Right now is when I'd like to hit my face with some chill spray. I'm just gonna spray it. I like to get a one or two test sprays out first. The chill spray just melts everything down into my skin, and it just gives me a very skin-like and seamless coverage for my foundation and all my powder products. All right, and now I'm just gonna go in with my Milani Make It Dewy setting spray. Typically I would go in with just like my ABH Dewy setting spray, or just my Morphe setting spray, or my Too Faced one, but I wanted for more of like less of a matte look today, so I'm gonna go in with the Dewy one from Milani, because I'm gonna, you know, something a little affordable, put y'all on to something that's good and affordable. And I'm just gonna go over that with my Morphe setting spray. The Morphe setting spray will set your makeup for life. Like, your face isn't going anywhere when you put this on. Like, this is one of the best setting sprays I've ever tried. And if you would like to know what some of my favorite setting sprays are, there will be an eye up here so you can click and watch a video on that. I got you guys. And the face is set, looking very dewy and skin-like. So I'm just going to go off camera, do my blush and my contour and my lashes, and I'll be back. All right, y'all, here is the finished look. I've been going for a more dewy or more moisturized approach to how I want my face makeup to look. I remember for a long time I wanted really, really matte, like super matte makeup, and it was great. But now I've just been feeling a more skin-like, a more moisturized approach, because it just looks more natural and it just looks more like, wow, she's flawless. Like, that's just more the look I'm going for now. I'm trying to live up to being hashtag flawless foundation Nida. Like, that's the goal I want to be. So yeah, this is it. My skin looks really good. If I wanted my pores to be like really invisible, I probably would have went over my face with an ice cube. That's what I like to do sometimes before like I go out for an event, or you know I'm going to be out and I want to look like real snatched. I will rub an ice cube around the areas of my face where my pores are the largest, which is right in here on my cheeks, and it just sucks them in and they disappear. And then when I put on my foundation, it's just so like just satisfying. It's just the smoothest coverage. I didn't do that for this video because this is more of like my everyday kind of flawless foundation routine versus like my like I'm going out and I'm trying to snap next type of flawless foundation routine. If you guys would like for me to film that video, I can, but deadass the only difference is like maybe a difference maybe in primer, and not even a difference in primer. I use about the same. I'm probably using the same primer, but it's the whole thing with the ice cubes. Like, yeah. If you want to see that video, let me know down in the comments. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell down below so that way you can always be notified of whenever I upload. And there should be videos, or like there should be a subscribe thingy around here somewhere. There should be some videos around here somewhere. So since you're here, and if you haven't subscribed, sub, and if you would like to watch some more videos, please kick back, grab a snack, click one of these videos somewhere on the screen, and enjoy yourself. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.